George Linder, who was outstanding. So no Miller, but Linder, the man of the match, is there. And that's for Pakistan. Ramiz alongside me. Hello, Rambo.
Hi, one change. Jandar Khan is in for Sufyan Mukim. Hi, Pakistan making one change. Jandar Khan is in for Sufyan Mukim. But right now, South Africans have got themselves in a huddle and they have the advantage. They beat Pakistan. It was a close game and a very good one. A few of the star players missing, but they've got enough in the tank on the bench to make it happen again, South Africa.
So Pakistan have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. So first blood to Pakistan. From that perspective, they need to play well, of course, to level the series. Then tomorrow night, we go to the third and final KFC T20 International at the Wanderers, just up the road. And right at the end, unfortunately, need to get a lot of runs, 19 off that last over, and couldn't quite get there. And he's with Sohail Mayoub, who's a wonderful player. Terrific. That's a little bit of a concern throughout his career, averaging, or the strike rate at 126. Best of 104 not out.
But he holds the key to Pakistan's success because he's got plenty of experience.
Well, it's been nice and relaxed.
Last part of the innings and almost won Pakistan a great game.
Tony Jacobs says, let's play. First ball, a little bit. Yeah! That's a little paddle around the corner. He's played that a few times throughout his career. Mohammad Rizwan, he's got that away easily for four. Second ball, first legitimate ball because the first was a wide.
Just mentioned that Pakistan may just like this change. He's so good with that shot. Going inside the line of the ball and just tapping it fine for four.
It gets better a bit later.
Lost control of that. Could be out. Oh, what a brilliant catch that is. That is outstanding work coming around that boundary. Russi van der Dussen has taken a blinder. That's happened.
Hazy, you couldn't put his focus out as well, so extremely well done. Rizwan wanting a six, and what a great running catch. Split finger bouncer, it was in the slot, possibly top edging it, and have a look at this athleticism. Brilliant athleticism, stunning effort in the end, diving full length, sliding, skidding, holding on to it, inches from the boundary rope. Early exit for Rizwan, goes after scoring just 11.
Oh, that's not too far away. Didn't want it to go that fine, but he's got off the mark with a boundary.
Well, he plays that shot extremely well, but this was too close for comfort. Intentional, playing with an angle back and inches away from diving keeper. That would have been disastrous had that gone into the gloves. Babar Azam needs a big knock here.
Yeah, you can see Babar Azam just... Russi van der Dussen just took an absolute blinder. We'll have to get Russi a bit of a chat through that, I think. All the ground he had to cover. Last ball of over number 4. Yeah. Driving on the up. Has that got through? Yep, that's got through. It's Babar Azam. Babar Azam at his best. 4 overs done, 24 for 1. Oh, that's picked up. That's picked up beautifully. That's gone for 6. That's travelled in the thin air at altitude.
Yeah, he's a great hitter, Sohail Mayoub, and if he carries on batting like this, it could be difficult for South Africa to keep a tap on him. Usually plays a no-look shot. This time he looked at it, flickered the wrist, and away she went for a gigantic 6. What a great strike.
Yeah, that run rate at 7.2 at the moment. Russi just watches that one travel some distance. Oh, that's crunch. That's crunch through the covers this time. That's a fine shot on the up.
Slap through the offside. Babar Azam enjoyed it. A little bit of width. He's working beautifully with the extra pace. Hitting it on the up. Slapping it past the cover fielder into the fence in no time.
Now pace from Mopaka and off the bat very quickly through the covers. So that's 10 off the first 2 balls of this over. And that is even better. What a shot that is. On the up again. That is magnificent work.
Well, we've been raving about Babar Azam's cover drive. Have a look at this one. This is pretty special. Better than special. Batting like a genius through the offside. Square drive followed by this scintillating, beautiful, graceful cover drive. Balance, execution, perfect.
So yeah, it's a great shot. Little trigger movement, little shot. Thanks for your time.
Oh, down,
down. Swing. It's gone through and it's gone for 4.
It wasn't such a bad ball, but on that middle leg stump line, the Yorker length, and Sam Ayub is in such good touches, not going to waste it. Fine fielder up in the circle, and have a look at this execution. Beautifully done. He's got a start here, 22 of 19. He's got to make it count this time.
Well, he can, well, he's playing well. That's going to be a wide. It's going to be bowled again. Yep, wide called by Babs.
I think he's trying his luck with variations. That's not the first ball that didn't have a lot of pace, slackened the pace, but missed the line. Saim Ayub was moving wonderfully in that first game, also 31 in no time, and then he got out.
It's nicely carved behind point, and there'll be another boundary. Saim Ayub cutting loose on the offside.
Yeah, we're saying he's getting into his work. A little bit of width from Khalim. Saim Ayub standing up tall. I almost feel he's getting used to the bounce here at Supersport Park and just using the angle perfectly. It's a sign of a good player who's playing square on the ground. Find that gap between point and the sweeper. It's an excellent shot.
Yeah, the South Africans have used the short ball to the... And he goes hard at it. There's a thought of an appeal, but no contact made.
He does put a lot of effort into that short ball, does Khalim. He does rush you ever so slightly, pitches it up. It can be quite tasty as a batter, but when he hits the wicket, he's a completely different bowler.
Oh dear, that's a gift. That is a gift to Babar Azam, and it's gone way back. It's over the chalets. And that brings up 11,000 T20 runs for Babar Azam. He's the 11th player to have done so.
That's an absolute monster from Babar Azam. Peter dropping it short, quick feet rocking back, and well, they're high fault. You have to miss hit it and it goes for 6, but this has been absolutely creamed over deepwood wicket onto the roof of the net.
Smoothing over the grass. Babar Azam gets another one. Peter has not found his length, and Claessen's going to head over there and have a word with him. It's been easy pickings for the Pakistan batters. That one short and wide.
Yeah, for me, more the line from Peter. Can't give Babar Azam any width outside that off stump. Yes, a little bit short, but you get that on the stumps. It's a completely different shot, and you got that width. You can just free your hands here. Supersport Park, the ball runs away for another boundary for Pakistan.
Tags it one way. Once again calls for 2. This time I think they should be able to get there comfortably, and they do indeed. So good over that one so far for Pakistan. 5 deliveries completed, 14 already. He's still a little bit disappointed. I think after hammering that first one away, he would think that anything he gets that's dropped short, he can give it the similar treat. Saim Ayub goes on the slog sweep, and he doesn't even move. He's even not watching. It's gone way back again. That is a wonderful strike. We asked if he's got the power to be able to inflict boundaries in the middle overs, and he's showing us he has.
And as soon as this ball was hit, Donovan Ferreira turned back and walked to his mark. He knew it was big. Quicker delivery, bowling it flatter in the trajectory. Saim Ayub helping himself. Look at the pose, keeping that head down, 94 metres. That's a monster here at Supersport Park.
Appreciated by Ryan Rickleton. Carved away, that's beautifully played. He's just opened the face, and even Gretzky can't cut it off.
Going for the Yorker again is Donovan Ferreira. That wide line, definitely one he was aiming for. Just missing his length on the full side. And Saim just using the pace, open the face. And just slicing and carving that one behind point for another boundary. Pakistan are definitely getting on with it now.
That's dragged down and the placement is perfect. He would have known exactly the field when he got the opportunity. He does not miss out. Places it perfectly.
Yeah, as you said, Polly, a drag down from George Linde. He was so good with his lengths a couple of nights ago. This one, he won't want to watch that one again. Halfway down. And the form that Ayub's in at the moment, he ain't going to miss out on that.
Nudged it nicely. He's thinking of the second. Gretzky is quick. And he cuts it off again.
Take you down.
Doesn't want to drop short here. And he does help on his way. George Linde doesn't manage to get around. Some of the players we're looking saying, well, maybe just launch the body and see if he can scoop it back.
Yeah, good batting again from Saim Ayub. You see how low he gets, potentially lining up the sweep or the slog sweep, but just seeing the length early, you see how low he gets there, just helping it around the corner. It's a very good piece of batting, understanding where the field is, and with the angle of the delivery coming, easy execution, great shot.
Yeah, just 56 metres away to that leg side, so he does want Ayub to be playing him through the offside. Slug sweep, and that'll be 50 for Saim Ayub. His first 50 in this T20 international format. His best was 49 against Pakistan. And what an entertaining 54 it's been.
Well, the ball before, there were warning signs for Naba Peter. Saim lining up the sweep shot, potentially the slog. And on this occasion, getting the length that he needs, the line that he needs, and just helping it over deep square leg. That's how low he gets, just helping it. And with the altitude, as Mark Hazeman always refers to, travels all the way into the crowd.
Now, let me correct myself. It wasn't against Pakistan, it was against Afghanistan. Obviously, he can't get a 50 against himself.
Nice, Gary.
Given some air, that could be taken. It is going to be, yes, comfortable catch for Donovan Ferreira, the man from Durban who was so successful. Keeps the good form going.
A massive wicket for South Africa. Baba Azam was looking so dangerous. George Linde, it's that man again, giving it a little bit of extra flight. Enticing Baba Azam into the big shot. And not catching it at all, and flat catch for Donovan Ferreira on the boundary. It's a big moment in the game, you feel. Baba Azam was set. And he has to go. Baba Azam goes for 31, Pakistan 103 for Polly with George Linde. He's so good at hitting the stumps. It's very difficult to line up as a batter, specifically as a right-hander.
Nice, George.
Yeah, also could be really good in some of those services that you get in India if they just hold, because he's so accurate and doesn't really give it much air. He might get them to stand up. So it's a nice option for South Africa to hit.
Oh,
That's beautifully caressed through the covers. That is
little nudge on side, and what they want Pakistan in by just a little bit. Straight up in the air, taken by Gwenama Parker. Oh, it's a wild swing that, again from Usman. Into the side, Dayan Khalim plays at home, opens the bowling for South Africa, and now he's got a wicket. He's on the board in international cricket.
Another rush job by Usman Khan. That's a real tail-enders kind of a slog. He'd perish playing a similar shot in the...
Gone! Leading edge, straight back to Khalim, and he's got two on debut.
exit for Tayyib. And that is always damaging as far as confidence goes for a young batsman. They're trying to work it away through the leg side. Extra bit of bounce, no pace. And a soft dismissal.
He loses. Baba feels that he has to play very cautiously, and it's pretty difficult in this format. Once you go into a cautious mindset, then it's difficult to go along at a rate that is. Issue would be that they're in the same sort of era. They're not going to go all the way back.
Please don't.
Yes, Zahir Abbas, you know, because many young ones who are watching probably will have no idea. Shot, beautifully played. That's a great start for Irfan.
Irfan is a small sample size, but I think he can bat up the order. He's considered as a finisher, as someone who can hit the ball hard in the last part of the innings, but the way some of the other batsmen have been shaping up in the middle order, I think his number can be up. This was beautifully struck. Hard cut shot.
Yeah, Irfan also only 22 years old, so just starting out.
I think he's cracked that down the ground, and he said that beautifully. That's a fine shot, not quite out of the middle, but he's picked up a boundary early in the over.
Yeah, this is a strategy we saw in the one-day internationals. I mean, the T20 internationals against India, which we weren't convinced about, with having men back up straight at mid-on and mid-off. If you are going to have those fielders up, that cannot be the length. That just is an easy pick for a batter who's on 71, moving now to 75. The protection is square, which means the length should be very short. Almost impossible to flat bat up down the ground.
Mid-off in the stand-up position still. A bit short to that time. He's picked that up and he's put that into the bank. That's a wonderful shot. So there's 10 off 2 in this over. First ball was a wide.
And Parker was really good when he bowled from the pavilion and changed the Hennips River and didn't have the best second over. But he did end that over really strong with 2 short pitch deliveries to Ayub. And Ayub actually just ducked underneath him. This time he's gone for the slower ball bouncer. Saw the pitch report and Hayes was giving us the meterage. It only has to go 56 and
free hit. Full toss, he's picked that up, he's hammered that one into the bank, short boundary, that's gone for 6. What a good shot that is, off a freebie.
Yeah, that's a nice ball to put away, and he's done it in style. Quick look at the square leg umpire just to check how high was that with regards to waste. It doesn't really matter. It's been helped on its way, and when we thought Pakistan were underdone, all of a sudden this over of 21 with a delivery to go means that they're starting to head closer. Current run rate would be 190.
Ayub with that shot has now gone to 88 off 50 balls, strike rate of 176. This is some batting from him, but still more required. Flips that one away, fast outfield, that's going to go for 4. Takes him now into the 90s, 93.
I like this a lot. There's a bit of finesse to go with the wonderful stroke play and power that we've seen from Ayub. A new bowler returning to the crease, goes for the knuckle delivery, just gets in that position, waits until the ball gets to him, and then just helps it on its way. All of a sudden, 7 deliveries, and they've now put on 26.
Still plenty of balls for Ayub to face here. 16 fours and 6. Bartman again. Plugged on the onside, pretty flat that one. That's gone for 6. That's a really good shot.
Really good catch taken in the dugout as well. This has been so important. We saw what a prolific over that last one was, and it's been backed up with another one. 3 legal deliveries completed, 12 from it so far, and this is a real flat bat shot. Didn't really get very high, just cleared the boundary. I think that was the knuckle delivery again. Yeah, 111 kilometers per hour, 71.
Loren had a look and said, yeah, let's go. 97 now. It's a full toss. He hasn't got all of it though. Oh, it's second catch is put down. Should have been gone on 97. He's still alive. Goes to 98 now. Riz says, settle down, he's saying.
I think it's Dan Halim on the boundary. He didn't even run. He got dropped, and he still almost got run out going for the single. Hasn't been able to put that away. He should have got that one. That's a near half full toss. Almost yorked Dan Halim.
Oh, that's struck. That's flat as well. That's gone. That's in the crowd. This partnership's really healthy. 64 off 35 between these two.
Nice strike by Irfan Khan. We weren't sure if they had the hitting power. We don't know some of these new players that have come on tour with them. We weren't overly impressed by Usman and Tahir, but Irfan Khan has now managed to middle one. He's got himself to 21 off 12, exactly what his partner was requiring.
That's flipped away. That's a boundary off the first. Easily put away.
Irfan Khan is doing a wonderful job here for Pakistan. Come to the crease, he kind of found his feet, and then he started to cut loose. 3 4s and 2 maximums. He's striking at 200, in position early, and then adjusts well. Parkman deciding to target the stumps, but the length means he just had to get something on it.
This is going to be a seriously nice game, this one. Partnership 73 off 38. This is outstanding work from Irfan Khan. 5 balls left in the innings. A little bit leg side, short arm jab, is that gone? No. Rassi van der Dossen, he's got good hands. It's the end of a fine knock, end of a partnership, but it's an important wicket.
Tell you what, that was a good strike, Hayes. It just didn't have the trajectory. It was a bit flat, but there was nothing wrong with the power. You talked about the short arm jab. Nice take as well by Rassi van der Dossen. Had to be aware exactly where that boundary cushion was. But he has done his part, Irfan Khan. 30 off 16, cross seam delivery, going for the Yorker again. He's got the power, kind of just needed to get a little bit more elevation.
For the wicket, Abbas Afridi's on strike. He's trying to go downtown. He's hit that beautifully. That is a fine shot. Stand and deliver first ball and smack it for 6.
Oh my word, oh my word. To face your first delivery and deal with it in this manner is sensational. This is just sensational. Neil Bartman would have thought, I'll just slide a little Yorker in. This brings up the 200 as well. And he just opens the face, knows exactly where he wants to hit it. That has been smashed. As clean a hit as you'll see.
That's gone down to third man. That's going to go for 4. He's not going to get back on strike.
It was actually interesting. I was watching Time of Europe, and he ran down in desperation, hoping that it would stop somewhere near short of the boundary. When it didn't, he kind of put his hands on his hips as if to say, seriously? Now he's desperate to hope for a no ball. But another bonus boundary, another good over for Pakistan, 14 from it. 1 delivery to go. It's the only Pakistani who wasn't happy it went to the fence.
It's a top total, this. Slower delivery, wide one, dragged on the onside. It's only going to be a single to finish. That is the end of the innings. That is good batting from Pakistan to get 206 on the board. It is absolutely outstanding work from Saim Ayub to end up with 98 off 57 balls with a strike rate of 172, 11 4s and 5 6s. He played superbly.
Yeah, he did indeed. Credit must go to him. I'm disappointed for him that he didn't get a 3-figure score. He certainly deserved it. Pakistan won the toss, decided to bat first. They laid a bit of foundation. They got to 90 for 1 after 10 overs, but have done brilliantly at the back end.
Pakistan, particularly Saim Ayub, just a couple away from a century, but batted beautifully. Left stranded at the other end, and therefore couldn't get a ton. Reza Hendricks, experience, been around a long time. And he has Ryan Rickleton as a partner at the other end. And they must give South Africa a good start. And the brief is quite simple, really, with the score a good one. 206 on the board. And they must face up to Shaheen Shah Afridi, who will look to swing it right up at the front and look to bowl pretty quickly as well. Wonderful numbers, being captain of the side before, and generally will lead with title or without.
10 seconds.
Certainly in terms of the bowling attack. They must stay alive, Pakistan, and the first part has been done decently to get more than 200 on the board. Now to finish the job off. Away we go. Just inside the tram lines. Chris Morris, what do you think of 206 on the board?
That's a pretty good score, that, Pom. We're looking at 180 at a stage where we thought potentially could be a little bit short, but 200. It's a good total here in Centurion, but definitely one that is chaseable. If it is chased, it will be a record. There is definite firepower in this Proteas lineup, so if they want to chase this down, they've got to get going quite early. Could be exciting if they do.
There you go, there's the straight one. Just outside the leg stump, I think. He pretty much always feels that he's got it on target. Keeper having a chit-chat with him and trying to keep his spirits up and let him... Shot. Oh, wow. 4 without loss.
That is slicing it in straight out of the middle of that bat for 4. Good way to finish the over for the Proteas.
Gone. A little edge through to the keeper. Ever so gentle the swing, but it's enough to take it away from the middle of the bat. Rickleton on his way.
The perfect delivery to a left-hander. Starting it on the stumps and swinging it away. Rickleton feeling outside of there. You can see it's just straightening ever so slightly. Getting the fine edge. It's a good piece of bowling from Janandad. See, he's pumped to that one. South Africa lose their first. Rickleton goes for 2. South Africa 6 for 1.
Up and over. Intentionally in the air. And it's all the way for 6. What about that for an opening scoring shot? 12 for 1.
Gets the length that he wants. See the hold of the pose. Waiting, and opening those hands and using the pace. Just checking if this went all the way for 6. Comfortably over. Great way to finish the over.
Just roll that back.
For Britsky and
Back
South
one
Africa.
frame.
Beautiful. Timing exquisite. Those hands so good. And Marisa Hendricks. 4 more.
He's such an elegant player when he gets going. The slower ball from Afridi, waiting that extra second. What I do love about it is not looking to overhit the ball. It's a place where you can play good cricket shots and get good value for them. Another good shot from Hendricks.
Shot again. Reza Hendricks with a couple of beauties to end the over. South Africa 22 for 1. Matthew Britska. He means business. Started off with a 6. And he's looking to just play shots. That's a beautiful shot down the ground for 4.
I tell you, Reza Hendricks is breathing a sigh of relief here. Powerfully struck from Britsky. And the bowler gets a finger on it. It'll be interesting to see Oh, bat would have been in the air. It would have been.
Oh, good bumper. Top bumper. Unexpected. And it's done the job. Jahanad with number 2.
That is such a good piece of bowling from Jahandad. He's gone with the slower balls the last 3 deliveries before that.
Gone for it. He's pacey. And this time around, the pace works against Haris Rao.
Into position quite quickly was Reza Hendricks.
Wow! Oh man! Reza Hendricks is dispatched it.
Popped up in the air. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. Comfortably clears the boundary. Reza Hendricks is playing a little gem of an innings here.
Showing us his striking form.
Up in the air, is it off the glove? The question is asked, and a finger goes up. Rassie van der Dussen sends it up straight away. He's not happy with that decision. He doesn't feel like he's got anywhere near it. Inside edge, and that's a fortunate boundary. Brings up the 50 partnership. Van der Dussen's contribution to the 53 has been 16, so it's been about Reza Hendricks, but a good partnership nonetheless. Middled it. That's into the nets. Over the back. Oh no, it's not. It's actually landed on the roof, but it's still a big hit from Van der Dussen.
Becoming just a wee bit predictable. Haris, another slow ball, and I think
In order. Gone for the Yorker, and it's got the same treatment. Not as far back, but just as effective.
it ain't working. Working for South Africa, okay. We're going to have a scintillating great run chase tonight. 100 off 55.
But he comes back into the attack. That has been clubbed. What a shot that is. That's 6 runs. That is magnificent stuff from Reza Hendricks.
We have seen some beautiful shots from Reza Hendricks tonight, but that one is top of the pops. Fine shot, really back to break this partnership. And
5 metres leg side. That's what he likes. He's crashed that. One bounce and that smash into the cushion. 4 runs. Fine shot.
So difficult to come down the wicket and pause your shot with a slow.
Britsky. That's a top edge. Third man is up. That's going to run away for 4 runs. I'll take that, South Africa.
A bit of fortune for Reza Hendricks. There's that slower ball that I was talking about from Jahandad. He executed so perfectly, so difficult to pick up.
115 off 65 balls. Gone leg side again. Short on jab, and he's hit that for 6. That is just magnificent, and what a fine catch as well. Brilliant grab. One-hander. Maybe a couple of months too early, but it's a great grab and a fine shot. Takes him to 90 now, Reza.
Is that 20?
One clean one tonight. There's a neck. It's got through, and it's also going to go for 4. 94 now.
Have to feel for the bowler. He's executed the Yorker 2 in a row. Second one fine.
One leg side, he smashed that flat, and it's 6 runs, and that is 100. That's his first. It's his first T20 International 100. That has been a sensational knock. He came out tonight looking really determined, and he has hit the ball so cleanly from the moment he arrived. That has been a knock that's been a pleasure to watch. Something really special.
What a spectacular way to do it. A fitting way to get to the 100. Picking up the slower ball and helping it.
Excellent shot. Digs it out and manages to get it away to the fence. Rassie van der Dussen says, I'll join the party as well.
Well, Pakistani bowling caught in the magic.
10 sixes. Oh dear. Oh no. Hope he's all right.
He's a strong lad, strong boy. I just hope that he's not in serious trouble, because that ball hit very close to the collarbone. He had no time really to react. Have a look at this one. No time to react. Thankfully it missed his face. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, but could have been more damage. Still looks a severe blow. This really wasn't tried also.
Reza Hendricks going for another. It's a slower ball. It's up in the air and will be taken. Is this the twist? Pakistan will certainly hope so. But what an innings from Reza Hendricks. Put on a show. 117 from 63. Wonderful manipulation of the ball and use of the pace with his wrists.
Oh, he absolutely decimated this bowling attack. And for once, a rarity, not really middling that one, and beautifully middled by Irfan. He's an excellent fielder. He'll raise his bat to the gallery, to the fans. What a great innings. 117 is...
Nicely nudged. It's in the gap. They should be back for two. Comfortably taken. It takes Rassi van der Dussen to a 9th career half-century in T20 internationals. A second one against Pakistan. Comes off 33 balls. He was the perfect... What a shot. What a shot that is. Manipulation of the ball of the highest order from Klaasen.
He's a class X. A ball before that, 150 clicks. This was 148 clicks. So that is serious pace from Haris Raut. But have a look at the easiness with which he gets that ball away from the infield with a slanted angle at the bat.
He's concerned. Doesn't quite get that right. And is met by Rassi van der Dussen. Deposits it in the crowd. What a shot for 6, and what a way to bring up 200. One to go. It's still 1 for 3.
It's a great smash. This is kind of a match-winning smash, this.
Bin from South Africa. All the way for 6. Van der Dussen with the winning runs, and South Africa chase down Pakistan's 206. They do it, just 3 down, win comfortably here and clinch the series as well. A win by 7 wickets at Supersport Park.
If ever there's a performance where you can call it muscle